What's up, guys, and welcome to another edition of the Market Marauder Show. Be in the market one trade at a time. If you're new to the Market Marauder Show, it's an investment channel, helps you to find the best deals in the market. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Definitely helps the YouTube algorithm promote the videos. All right, so today we're going over the watch list that I have for this morning. So let's jump into it. Hopefully, everybody had a great day of trading today. Some stocks doing some movement overall, but still looking bullish in general. The whole market is looking bullish. And I'm going to add two names to the list for today. And these stocks have been going up pretty significantly, so definitely gonna be watching these. The first one's BTBT. Second one is Riot. As you may have seen, Bitcoin is up, hitting 40K, so it is on the rise. And mRNA has been another one that has been going up significantly as well today. So I want to add those to the watch list. Probably gonna switch those to the top. So let's see, put that one at the top, put that one at the top. We're going to start off the video by talking about those because they've been doing pretty well today overall. So first one on here being BTBT. BTBT is bullish. Bit Digital Incorporated. They had a week high of $9.41. Overall bullish though. Moving average 10 above 50 and 100, and view up is above moving average 10. Definitely a positive movement on this name. We can see definitely has rallied in the past couple of days, so nice little movement on there. VWAP is high, so a lot of volume jumping on this one as well. 941 is kind of that high target that they hit. They're going to have to retest that by the end of the week to hit that new high again, but they did in the 887, then went down after hours to 104, 783. Is kind of where they ended the day today to the aftermarket. So a little bullish downward trend. If they continue downward, $5.13 is going to be definitely a level to look at for a potential bounce if they continue to fall. But a lot of volume surrounding this one, and I think with Bitcoin continuing to go up, this stock should continue to go up as well. Another one in the Bitcoin world is Riot. Riot is starting to go up as well, bouncing from this moving average 10, 50, and 100 kind of convergence line right here. VWAP shot up as well today, so nice little bullish run up for Riot. 34.72 was the high that they hit today. Then at $34 even. After hours went down to 32.30. So they kind of had a little bearish downward trend after hours, going down $1.70. So we'll be looking to see how they perform when the market opens tomorrow. But then again, with Bitcoin going up, look at the BTBT and Riot potentially going up as well, just mimicking the pattern of Bitcoin. Next, we have mRNA, which is Moderna. As you know, this is one of the major vaccine companies, them as well as Pfizer. Moderna being kind of the second uh, biggest one out there. 361.76 is kind of their high that they hit. They went down kind of towards the end of trading today to 335.87, but they had rallied after hours 12 cents then at 335.99. Definitely keep them on your watch list. A lot of momentum coming in for this one. Maybe some more sideways trading going on though, so kind of be careful with the name, just because this VWAP line is starting to go down. So if the VWAP line goes back up, then we'll have to test 361.76. But just keep an eye out on mRNA because they do move quite fast. And next, I'm going to talk about NAOV. They had a week high of $3.75. They've kind of been on a bearish downward trend since then. They were up pre-market, but then kind of after that they start to go down. So we're going to be looking at them. They did end at 190, went 15 cents down after hours, in at 175. So a little bearish downward trend from them on that name. But definitely going to keep a close eye on them for some volume spikes potentially coming in for that name. Next, we have ticker sign CYCN. $4.23 is their high for the week. They are bearish. So today the moving average 10 did dip down below the moving average 50, and it started to bounce off the moving average 100, which is this purple line. So we'll see how that performs. They did bounce off the moving average 100, which was 354, bounced up to 366. So hopefully that means they'll have a little bit more momentum to go back and retest this 372 level. So 372 is going to be my next target price for CYCN. They do have some approval on the horizon, so They do have some FDA potential approval coming right around the corner for them, so definitely could be another catalyst for their movement. So ticker sign CYCN, make sure you keep a close eye on them. But $3.72 is going to be my target price for them, kind of rounding off, going into the midweek. If they do break that $3.72 level, then we'll be looking at 423, which was their previous week high. Next, we have ticker sign HROW, which has been on a steady incline for the past week. They did start this ascend from around $7.12. They went up to $8.67, but overall still bullish on the name. $8.50 is kind of where they ended the day today, so I'm going to be looking to see if they can retest the 867, but overall still bullish on the name. Next, we have ticker sign ADES. They're bullish as well. Moving average 10 is above 50 and 100. We can see $7.39 is their week high. They ended at 714 today. Going to be looking to see if they can retest that 739 level. So 739 is going to be my target price for ADES. Hopefully, some more volume can jump back into this one and they continue that move upward. Overall, still bullish on the name though. Nice little volume spike for them today. Next, we have XBIO. They are bullish. Moving average 10 is above 50 or 100. We can see $4.75 is their week high. They ended at $3.03 today. Then went up 1 cent after hours to $3.04. So not too bad of a movement for them. VWAP is significantly higher than the moving average 10, so bullish on that indicator as well. Going to be looking to see how they perform as the week goes on. A lot of fluctuation from this one, so they kind of fell down, bounced off the moving average 50, went back up to this next level and then bounced off the moving average 50 again. So definitely going to be looking to see if they can continue to sustain this level above the 50 and 100. Next, we have ticker sign SCKT. Now, they did hit $14.70 and kind of went down to $7.36 today, and they went 22 cents down even more to $7.14. So a little bit bearish on that name. May be taking this one off the watch list just because there's a lot of bearish momentum going on with this one. Seems to be continuing going down. So Socket Mobile is probably going to be another one that I'm taking off the watch list, so just bear that in mind. Next, we have ticker sign ACOR. They are bearish as well. Moving average, well, they're bullish, but having a bearish downward trend. So bullish based on the indicators. Moving average 10 is above 50 and 100. VWAP is below moving average 10, so maybe some more oscillation going on with this one. There is a convergence that's starting to happen right here between the 50, 100, and 10. So that's definitely a level I'm going to be watching out for. This is around 429, which they already have gone down below in after hours 10 at 419, and 636 is their high. So this one, if they continue this bearish downward trend, I'm going to probably take them off the watch list as well. We'll see how they perform if they bounce off the $4.01 moving average 100. Next, we have GE. GE looking bullish as well. Kind of been going sideways. $13.11 is their weekly high. Going to be looking to see if some more momentum can jump into GE. But overall, seems like they're starting to rally a little bit, getting closer to their earnings. But overall, I think still pretty good company. We can see that the moving average 10 is like right at the moving average 50, which is this yellow line. So it has surpassed the moving average 100, but at the 50 and the 10. So going to be looking to see how this performs. 13.11 is going to be my target price. That seems to be kind of this peak value right here. So $13.11. They're currently at 13.02 in after hours. So going to be looking to see how they perform as time goes on for the week. Next, we have ticker sign GLW, which is for Corning. This is the company that makes a lot of the glass that goes onto your iPhones and other mobile devices. So definitely, if you don't know the company, that's what they do. $41.54 is their week high. They are still bullish. Moving average 10 is above 50 and 100. Had a nice little rally here from 38.77 going all the way up to 41.54. And then it's kind of plateaued since there. 41.06 is where they ended the day. Going to be looking to see if they can retest this 41.54 level as the market continues to go on throughout the week. Next, we have ticker sign MCD, which is for McDonald's. As you know, if you don't know, McDonald's is a fast food restaurant company. 226.42 is where they bottomed out at, and they shot all the way up to 245.02. Definitely going to be looking at this one for early morning mover. Moving average 10 is above 50 and 100. VWAP is right at moving average 10. 243.98 is where they ended the day. Went up $1.71 to end at 245.69. So they're going to be starting a new weekly high. So definitely looking at MCD McDonald's as an early morning mover stock wise, because they're going to be starting at a new weekly high at this 245.69 price point. So MCD is going to be on my early morning mover watch list. Next, we have MA for MasterCard, $394.50 is their week high. They ended at 392.80. They went up 2 cents after hours. Then at 392.82. So still going to be looking at that 394.50 price target for MA, which is for MasterCard. Next, we have ticker sign MSFT for Microsoft. They're starting a little bullish run up. They kind of oscillated today, going sideways for most of trading. $289.99 is their week high. They kind of flirted with that today. 289.05 is where they ended, and they went up 77 cents after hours to end at 289.82. So I'm going to be looking to see how they perform as the market continues to rage on for the rest of the week. So 289.99 is still going to be my target price. They're very close to that at 289.82. So definitely going to be looking to see how they perform and where they go if they can retest that 289.99 level. Next, we have Tesla, which came out with their earnings. They just shattered records again. So definitely going to be looking at this one for tomorrow. I feel like Tesla is still overvalued, so that may be, a controversial thing to say, but I still think Tesla is overvalued at its current price. They kind of rallied from the $621.29 level all the way up to $668.20. I think a healthy price for Tesla would probably be around the $500 level. That'd be a nice entry point. The market in general is still overflated, but never underestimate how fast Tesla can go upward as far as stock price is concerned. So it wouldn't surprise me if Wall Street Bets or some other forum got a hold of Tesla with some news or something like that, and it started to rally back up. So make sure you always keep an eye on stocks like Tesla, because they do have a large cult following of people who invest into them. So $668.20 is still going to be my price target for them. They shot all the way up to that level and then kind of went back down after their earnings came out. 657.62 is where they ended the day, and then went up $6.66 after hours to end at 664.28. So this 668.20 is still going to be my price target for Tesla. Next, we have FB, which is for Facebook. Oscillated today for the most part, going sideways. Still bullish. Moving average 10 is above 50-100. VWAP is right at moving average 10. So still bullish overall for the stock. 375.33 is their week high. And they ended the day at 372.46. After hours, they went to 373.19, so up 73 cents after hours, so not too bad for them after hours. Nice little momentum play for them. Going to be looking to see how they perform with this 375.33 being my price target for Facebook. Next, we have ticker sign ATOS, which is Atosa Therapeutics. $4.57 is kind of where they spiked up at. $3.75 was kind of a low. So this is kind of the range to look forward to. It's been oscillating between that value ever since, though, just grazing the 375 and not really going past the 457. So $4.57 is going to be my target price for them, even though the moving average 100 is at $4.31. So they did end at $4.04. So $4.57 is going to be my price target for ticker sign ATOS. Next, we have ticker sign VRB, which is bearish. Moving average 10 is below 50 and 100. We can see 225 is their low, so $2.25. After hours, they ended at $2.35. They went up 3 more cents, at $2.38. So a little bit of a bullish momentum trying to come in for this one after hours, but it's going to take quite a bit of push in order to get this one back up. Price target I'm going to be looking for this one is $2.76. So the moving average 100 line, $2.76 is going to be my price target for them. Next, we have ticker sign KGC. They did shoot up to $6.28. Overall, still looking bullish on this name, moving average 10 above 50 and 100. We can see that nice little bullish momentum coming from this one. So definitely be looking to see how they perform as the week goes on. They did it at 618 and they went down to 617, so $6.17 for the after hours, and that is for ticker sign KGC. Definitely a lot of volume surrounding this one. And also, guys, if you have a stock that you want me to look at to add to the watch list, make sure you drop in the comment section down below or in the chat. I'll try to review it and add it to the watch list, give you my synopsis and price target on where I think it's going to go. So next on here we have ticker sign EDU. EDU fell off significantly. So last week it fell from around the 675 level, 672 level, no 640, 647 level, 650 level. Fell all the way down here, and it's still on its little bearish downward trend. Definitely going to be looking to see how they perform. Overall, still a lot of bearish momentum going in with this one. They did go up 1 cent after hours, but still very bearish on EDU. Next, we have ticker sign CLOV. This is another one of the meme stocks. Yeah, to China stock. So yeah, definitely one of those ones. To watch out for it being a China stock. The only real China stocks that I think really have potential. It may be a biased opinion, but it's Neo and Baba for Alibaba and Neo. I think those two have done really well as far as Chinese stocks are concerned. Um, Next on here we have Clove, so $9.44 is the weekly high. They are bearish. Moving average 10 is below 50 and 100. So definitely going to be looking to see how this performs. A little bit of strength in the after hours, going up 2 cents to 822. So going to be looking to see if they can retest this 841 moving average 50 and this 832 moving average 100. So those are going to be my two target prices for Clover Health. So definitely a lot of volume with this one, so you don't have to worry about being able to jump in and out of this one trade wise. And definitely could set you up really nice if it does pop. So give me 1 second. This piece of paper. Okay. So next one on here is going to be UPS. UPS has an earnings coming up. So they are bearish. So they had a nice little increase right here from $206.69 to $214.65. So that was a nice little increase. So if you're able to jump in on that one, that was a nice little rally. But they have gone back down since then. They are on a little bearish downward trend. So moving average 10 is below 50 and 100. VWAP is above moving average 10, so that means volume is starting to rally around this one. Hopefully volume will continue to rally. They did have a nice little $1.14 increase after hours, and they do have earnings coming up, so bear that in mind. It may continue to rally a little bit more, getting closer to the earnings. But UPS overall, I think is a very good company. Had a lot of they definitely were able to take advantage of helping with distribution for the vaccine, as well as increased volume of people being at home company wide. I think they're going to be doing okay as far as earnings is concerned. So 211 is where they currently ended the day. 214.65 is going to be my target price for them. Next, we have ticker sign WM for waste management, a play that I think is definitely overlooked by a lot of people, but is in a lot of people's portfolio. Waste management is a great long-term play. $142.28 was kind of the low. $147.02 was their week high. 146.69 is where they ended today, and 147.86 is kind of where they went after hours. They went up $1.17 after hours, so after close. So they're going to be setting a new weekly high at this 147.86. So definitely going to be looking at them for some early morning movement at this 147.86 new weekly high. So waste management definitely one that's overlooked. I think by a lot of people, but definitely a good company overall, and they do have earnings coming up, so maybe a great play to definitely be able to lock in. Next, we have ticker sign SHOP for Shopify. Now, Shopify was up this morning, but it looks like it started to go back down. They are still bullish, but barely. Moving average 10 is above 50 and 100. If you up above moving average 10, 1650, so $1,650 is kind of their peak value. They went down today to $1,582.28. After hours, they went up to $4.72 to end the day at $1,587. So, like I said this morning, 1,650 is going to be my price target for them. Hopefully, they'll bounce off this moving average 50, which is yellow line, which is at 1,592. So they kind of went down past it, but hopefully they'll bounce from that level and then go retest this $1,650 level. Next, we have Apple. So Apple has earnings this week. Just about everybody I know has an Apple phone. So Apple, I think, is going to do really good earnings wise. $149.83 is their week high. So definitely be looking to see how they perform as time goes on. Not really moving too fast for Apple, but it is still a really good company. They do have a lot of cash on hand, so they may be announcing some pretty big moves for the company. I think Tim Cook has done a very good job for the company overall. No, I don't really have any live trading sessions, so I don't really trade live um, because I work during the day. So yeah, but I may do that one day, may have a episode where I just put some money into the account and just do some live trading. If that's something, that you would like, that'll help you out. I may put a couple dollars into this account and then just do some live trading, probably early morning on like a Friday or so. So yeah, if that's something that you'd like, just make sure you hit that thumbs up, and I'll try to, make a video like that. I know there are a lot of people out there who are beginning, who are, new to trading. I think one cool thing that I may want to start, or I might start, is if the people who are trading, who are with me, pick some stocks. One morning I put some money into an account and everybody just tells me when to buy or when to sell. That'll be pretty cool as well. If you're new to trading, they do have paper trading on Webull. So if you have Webull, you can go and get paper trading. So paper trading is this tab down here. With the dollar sign on it, that's paper trading. So they'll essentially give you money in the paper trading account with live stocks, so you can practice trading that way. Um, yeah, I know that's where I was when I was trying to start out. That's kind of where I started the series. Yeah, I was trying to make some side income. Dividends are a great way to make some side income, but it's very slow. Um, I mean, extremely slow, and you need kind of a lot of capital in order to do that, to grow that realistically. I mean, some people may tell you, hey, you can put $100 away dividend income and grow that and compound it. Realistically, it's going to take you, 20 plus years to really make a dent as far as contributing more and more money to grow a dividend portfolio. Trading stocks is kind of like the easiest way to do that. What I did is I started out doing just penny stocks. So I kind of was inspired by like the Wolf of Wall Street movie. So I started doing penny stocks. I made a little bit of money doing penny stocks, but lost probably more money than I made. Then I started getting heavily into options. So option trading may be something that you want to look for. It's a great way to grow your capital really fast. It is kind of a knack sort of thing. So you will have to study quite a bit in order to get really good at options. I would say one thing that could help you get into options is this book right here. Definitely an advocate for reading books. So this book right here, Trading Options for Dummies. It's not that expensive. It's like 26 bucks. I got it at Barnes and Noble, so 26 bucks. Uh, Definitely teach you everything you need to know about trading options. And then if you don't want to get a book, I mean, YouTube's always a great source. That's where I learned how to trade options, just watching YouTube stuff. So, um, you know, options to me, was kind of like the way. that I made the most money, to be honest with you all. But nothing is guaranteed in investing, so just remember it's all speculative. Just be willing to invest what you're willing to lose. So just bear that in mind. But giving you honest opinion, options is probably the best way to grow your account extremely fast with some passive income. So, but yeah, definitely recommend Trading Options for Dummy. 26 bucks. I'm not affiliated with this book at all. I just saw it at Barnes and Noble. So great place to learn doing options. And then YouTube's always free. There are a lot of great YouTube videos out there. People know way more information than I do on trading options. Next on here, we talk about Amazon. Amazon definitely keep my eyes out on, since it is the first earnings with the official Andy Jassy new CEO. As Jeff Bezos had stepped down, it is actually official. It's on the books. Jeff Bezos is no longer the CEO. So this is going to be for a new CEO. I think this is going to be a great time for you to, I guess, kind of show your leadership skills or kind of flex your leadership muscle as far as a company in general is concerned. So I think that's kind of what Andy Jassy is going to be doing. There have been rumors that I read today about Amazon potentially accepting Bitcoin. I think that's kind of the reason Bitcoin is up now, just because those rumors kind of came out, which people in the financial industry say buy the rumor, sell the news. So the rumor is that Amazon may be accepting Bitcoin as a payment. Yay to the crypto world. We can see Bitcoin going back up. So that may help Bitcoin in general. But as far as the company is concerned, one thing I'll be looking out for is a potential stock split. I think that they are much needed for a stock split. I think it will help the company build capital. And I also want to see, some of the plans that the new CEO, Andy Jassy, has for the company as a whole. Amazon has been doing fantastic for quite a long time now. They're in a lot of different divisions. They have a lot of hands in a lot of different sectors, but definitely want to see how they perform as time goes on. So I have a couple of books on Amazon, which are in the link down below if you want to go check those out. I have a stock trading book where it's just a notebook where you can log your different trades, make a watch list just like this one, and then a crypto one, and then a coloring book as well. So if you all want to support the channel, I'd appreciate it. It'll be down there in the description, but you don't have to buy it. I'm not telling you to buy it. But definitely, Amazon is going to be a big one in a lot of portfolios overall. And I think if they do the split, it'll help a lot more of the retail investors start to jump into the stock. So it definitely helped out Apple when they had their split. It helped out Tesla when they had their split as well. So I think it's just going to be a positive win-win if Amazon does have a split. And lastly on here, we'll talk about Spotify. Spotify is on here. They are starting to rally back up, so that's good. 235, 33 is kind of where they bottomed out. Speaking of Spotify, I do have a podcast on Spotify. It's the Market Marauder Show. That's in the link down below as well. Shameless plug. I'm going to plug myself on that one. So yeah, if you want to listen to a podcast from the show, I have it down below in the link. But Spotify, I think, is starting to take over as one of the number one streaming sources out there, and it's starting to become sort of like a search engine, in my personal opinion. So I think people are going on Spotify to start to search their favorite artist and also information. I know a lot of people go and listen to investment podcast on like Earn Your Leisure and some of the other podcasts that are out there. Um, you know, Financial podcast. I think like Wall Street Journal has a financial podcast, but Spotify kind of being the place that's growing a lot of these podcasts. They kind of made waves with the Joe Rogan deal where Joe Rogan got added to Spotify, but I think Spotify is starting to become more of like um, I would guess we'll compare it to like the Netflix version of streaming and podcast. So, Apple has their podcast. Um, Google has podcasts, but I think for podcasts, people really go to Spotify. For music, people may go to YouTube or Apple Music or something like that. But I think people are increasingly starting to go more and more towards Spotify. So I think Spotify is going to continue to grow like that. I think their budget is really big as well. Don't really agree with how much they pay their artists. It's not really that much money, but you can make money by streaming on Spotify. So I think overall it's still a really good company as far as streaming is concerned. So definitely going to be looking at them to see how they perform. I want to see the amount of users is one key metric to look for. I want to see their user growth data increase. Especially, I know during the pandemic, a lot of people were shut in the house. So I know a lot of people listen to music during then. I know I did. When we had quarantine and stuff like that. But um, you know, podcasts, I think, will continue to grow. Just about everybody has a podcast now, including myself. So, you know, Spotify definitely going to be looking at the user number, the user data when it comes out. Now, going back to speak on options, if you want to start trading options, I would say look at some of these big plays out here. Earnings week is definitely a great time to jump into options because there's a lot of volatility. Stocks are going up really fast and they're going down really fast. So, that may be a great place to start. But options aren't cheap, so just bear that in mind. When you go on there, you can trade options on Webull. So if you want to, start doing options on Webull, you can do that as well. Options play that I would be looking for. Um, I don't know. It depends on your price range and what you're willing to play. I mean, you're willing to pay. Um, I would say potentially an Amazon one, but it's going to be very pricey. Um, but I can go on here and show you the options side on here. So on this one that I have that's named blank, it'll pull up the options side. So that'll kind of get you started. So this is what the options section looks like. Um, just give you a really rundown of options. So you said between $400 to $500. Let's see if we can find any Amazon ones on here because I think if Amazon does do the stock split that they're going to do, and they're already making waves talking about using Bitcoin, it may be a little crazy, not to jump in. So for me, I think Amazon is going to potentially continue to go up, especially if there's a stock split. I think people are going to buy more and more of it. But you want to kind of do like a leap, which I cannot remember off the top of the head. I'm drawing a blank on what leap stands for, but it's basically a long options play. So you want to go out quite a long time. You don't want to do an option that expires, really soon. So on here you can increase the date, so we'll say probably around January 2022, so that's into next year. A call, which basically means you believe the stock's going to go up. A put means you believe it's going to go down. Bid, which is to buy a call. Ask is to sell a call. So when I do options, I usually do bid, which is buy a call. So um, it may not be any around your price range on here, but we'll see. You said around 500. You may have to go way out of the money in order to do that. But if there's a stock split, then you're in luck because it may continue to go up. So if, yeah, the cheapest one on here is $900. So uh, Amazon may not be the one for you, but another one, I think Microsoft is probably going to be doing well uh, this quarter as well. So going to do the same thing with Microsoft. Going to go and do the January 21st, 2022. Going to scroll down. So if you see right here, $289.05 is where Amazon is currently at. So this is kind of the median. Above this and below this are the different price ranges. So on the left hand side, you kind of have the call, which means you believe it's going to go up. So everything that's on this side of the marker is considered in the money as far as the call is concerned, and all these are considered out of the money. So in the money just basically means that it has reached this price. So if you look right here, this is considered in the money because the stock's at $289 and it has gone past $285. So just a small intro to options. But you said your price range is around $400 to $500, so you can decently get into a leap for Microsoft. Right here, your price target range. So you're gonna be looking at a strike price. 400 is your 500 is your max. 400 is your low. So I would say your high probably be around $325 per contract. So you'll probably only be able to get the one if you're buying a call. Then going down here, anyone that's down here below that, it just gets cheaper and cheaper, with the cheapest one being $33. So between $33 per contract to around $485 per contract will probably be your target range, a nice little large range to jump in there. But I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. I'm not telling you to invest or not to invest into this. So just giving you some indication on what's out there. But yeah, you can trade options on Webull. Uh, so it's nice that you can do that. You can also buy crypto on here too. So you can go on here and buy some Webull. So that'll be nice as well. So definitely make sure you check that out. So, yeah, no problem. Make sure you check out the book too, Trading Options for Dummies. I definitely recommend it. It's a great, source for anybody out there who wants to learn how to trade options. But books can be very boring, so the easier thing to do is just to go on YouTube and watch some videos. Definitely help you in the right direction. And options is a great way to grow your account. So make sure you hit that thumbs up. Share the video, like the video, and I'll see you guys next time.